Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to be making a quick little guide video on how you should gear and your best teams for Gowther. Obviously, this is my opinion. I have both sets, by the way. I have HP defense and attack crit for the legend, Gowther. Also, I'm honestly just going to mute all of this. I don't want to listen to any of it in my ears. But we have HP defense Gowther right now. And if you don't know, his ult is based off, was it his own HP? I already forgot. Inflicts damage equal to 40% of the hero's max HP and all enemies, then deletes all enemy skills. So I assume it's off of Gowther's max HP, so the more HP, your ult would do more damage. But then the reasoning people want to say attack crit is really good is because of this card, which is the pulverized card, and it inflicts pulverized damage equal to 180% of attack on one enemy. Rank 3, it goes up to what, 450? Yeah, 450% of damage, and more damage per ultimate gauge that Gowther has. So you could potentially, just do a lot of damage. And with the passive, where it increases the attack related stats up to 20%, then it's like, well, then I'd have a pretty good chance to crit if I slap on the attack crit gear. So what's the best? In my humble opinion, I think the ult is pure booty cheeks in terms of damage anyway. I've only hit 500,000 K AoE when they were all blue units, no Margaret buff. He had max passive and it only hit for 500k AoE. That's not that great. Like, you might kill one unit with that damage. Probably not any, honestly, because, they constantly buff up their HP. They have a lot of extra basic stats because, full angels and their graces and their pass and whatnot. So you might kill one, but that's why, in my humble opinion, I think just rocking the HP set and trying to survive and being toxic with the Gowther is better. Like, maybe I have seen people say HP crit damage is better. I haven't tested it out, but in my humble opinion, I genuinely just think that go for your CC, because if you got CC and you go first and you block out that Margaret, you have a much better chance at winning, since they can't buff, they can't cleanse, they can't make it do absolute booty damage, and they just clap you. So that's just gonna be that. I strongly suggest HP defense. You could try HP crit, like you literally just swap in some HP crit piece in the middle for like your defense rolls. When I first made my Gowther set, I was an idiot and I did these two. I highly recommend putting them in the middle, so that way you can easily swap them out whenever you choose to. Now we're gonna be going on to teams, and I'll have like 2 or 3 of them ready for you guys in just a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Now, don't mind the CC. I'm going through my PvP teams. So, we have the Toxic Cancel Out team. Also, Amelia should be in the front. I faced against this team last night. It was super annoying because if you didn't kill the Amelia, because if you attacked her twice, then you get frozen. If you didn't kill the Merlin, then you would get attack stealed quite a bit if they have really good RNG, and then Gowther would just constantly block out your rank 2 or higher cards, which is super annoying. So, and then with Rom in the back, increasing all unknown allies basic stats by 20%. Really nice, really solid and toxic team. I don't think it's the best. In my opinion, I think it's not this one. Probably this one. You could obviously sub out Amelia for Goddess Liz. That's another stun unit, very annoying. You also get a revive in case you mess up, so you have a little bit of wiggle room to not get absolutely butchered by a Bond team. Bond would probably you have Merlin, she's really good, she can't get one shot. You have Amelia, who can freeze to Arthur in case you need to remove a stance and kill the Bond, and you have the recovery seal. So I don't know, I think this could do pretty well against the Bond team. Now, obviously, the Bond can destroy Gowther very easily. That's one downside of this team. But pretty much every single team is going to have a counter. That's pretty much... There's always been a counter to at least the team. Except maybe the Lolly Merlin Freeze team. But then I think Bond kind of shut that down to an extent. But yeah, I think that this is probably the best team. You could take out Rom if you don't have her. Put in... Green Festival Zelders, that's always another one, because the more debuffs that the Amelia, the Merlin, and the Gowther have, like on the enemy team, he gets up to like 24% or maybe even 30 now extra stats, so that's a very nice one. Basically just a really nice control team. You stack up some Merlin cards and you just slap some booty cheeks. And now we have the full DPS Unga Bunga Wayman Jamma. I'm gonna give you a wedgie team. So basically Escanor is just here to slap. You know, every single time you use a card, you increase your max attack related stats and your HP by 2% and then 1% for the HP because of the Gowther passive. Merlin already does that because of her passive. Just having a lot of HP increases her attack related stats, and then Escanor increases all stats every single turn up to 3 turns, and he becomes immune. And then we just have Rom in the back. You don't need Rom. You could put Death Pierce. Death Pierce is a very viable option as well, probably even better to an extent. But just keeping Merlin alive is very, very nice, especially in the realm of Merlin or Margaret and Drolls everywhere, and I guess Summer Merlin as well, and Amelia. I faced them quite a bit yesterday. So yeah, that is pretty much my teams. Comment down below, what do you guys think? Would you like to know some more information? Like, probably the best gear for Gowther, HP defense in my opinion. You want to keep him alive, let him be toxic. Merlin, I believe, is going to be attack crit. You could use some lifesteal stuff, like put lifesteal rolls on them, but I think most people like attack. Is lifesteal gear 4-piece or 2? I think it's 2, isn't it? What even is lifesteal? Is this lifesteal? That's crit defense. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's recovery. Where is lifesteal? It has to be this then. Oh, it is literally right here. Okay, so it's 2 pieces. So instead of crit damage, you could actually just put lifesteal gear and then just put defensive rolls. That could be an option because, you know, she hardly ever crits anyways. So I don't know. Anyways, guys, comment down below. What do you guys think? And if you have any questions, consider joining the Discord. I have Twitter. I have all these other things. All links in the description. Go follow them. And yeah, subscribe if you're new, and peace out.